Okay, so what's the argument?
The question is, did Jesus mention Muhammad? And if so, where?
Yeah, he did. He did.
Okay.
He did for sure.
All right. So I would like to see where he mentioned Muhammad.
Right. So so from our paradigm, he mentioned in his teachings. So, for example, when we find records that he preached the gospel in Galilee, so we would say that his teachings is what is mentioned in our paradigm, and this is the time that he mentioned these specific things. There's no physical manuscript or text that I can point to, but from our paradigm, this is when he mentioned these things.
Okay, so Jesus preached in parables, and in these parables he would have mentioned Muhammad. Is that correct?
Yeah, in a sense. So not probably not directly, but yeah, you can say.
Well, the Quran says that he mentioned him directly. It says he said that Ahmed, a messenger named Ahmed, is coming after him. So you're saying the Quran got that wrong, that Jesus didn't say that?
I'm saying he didn't say Muhammad because Muhammad means someone who is actively being praised.
He says Ahmed will come after me.
Yeah. So the word Ahmed means someone who is going to be praised. So this is why he would be saying Muhammad, because Muhammad is coming in a kind of a present form.
That doesn't make sense to me, because he says that after me will come a messenger whose name is Ahmed. It's talking about the messenger's name.
Yeah, so that's the point. The name Ahmed means somebody who is going to be praised. So he's speaking in the future, something that's going to happen in the future.
I know. He said, after me, so he's talking about the future. After me, there's going to come a messenger whose name is Ahmed. So where does Jesus say this?
Yeah, so when you say where he said this, what do you mean? Are you implying location, or are you implying with the extension that he said this?
Yeah, so the Quran says that he said this. Can we verify that Jesus actually said this, or like with the source or anything?
I mean, if you believe that, we believe that it comes from a prophet of God. So a prophet of God is sent by God. So anything he says is true. So if you can prove that he was a prophet of God, then whatever he says is true.
Not for me, because that's you presuming that that Muhammad is a prophet. I'm not. I'm actually putting him to the test with this claim that he makes right here. He makes a claim about Jesus. So for me to see that he's a prophet, I'm trying to see if he got this right. If he or is he lying or making something up?
Yeah, but would you agree that if he's a prophet, then what he said by definition must be correct?
Not true. Just because that he's a prophet doesn't mean that everything he says is true. Prophets make mistakes all the time.
Prophets do make mistakes in actions. So when they say revelation, they don't intervene with the revelation given to them by God.
Well, you're assuming that this is a revelation again. That's not my assumption. You got to prove that he got this right. Like, for example, let's say that Muhammad got everything right in the Quran, right? Let's say that the Quran got everything right except this, but it got this wrong. Would it be the word of God, and would Muhammad be a prophet if it got this one thing wrong?
Yeah, so that's the question I'm asking, right? So I'm saying to you, if hypothetically, if he was a prophet, then this specific revelation must be actually a revelation from God, correct?
I already answered that, brother. And you didn't answer my question that I asked.
No, I'm saying you didn't answer that. You said, "Oh, he isn't a prophet." Sure.
I did answer that. I said not necessarily, because prophets make mistakes. Not everything that comes out of a prophet's mouth is the word of God. So that's why I asked you, if the Quran got everything correct but got this one thing wrong, would the Quran still be the word of God, and would Muhammad still be a prophet? And your answer to that is?
The response which I have given and you have completely ignored is that prophets don't intervene with the revelation.
Brother, respectfully, my man, I asked you a straightforward question. I answered your question. I then asked you a straightforward question, and you're dodging it for some reason. I don't know why.
I'm not dodging it.
Okay, so I'm giving you an opportunity, brother.
An answer to my question.
Listen, Ibn Hisham, I'm giving you a golden opportunity right now to be straightforward with me. Please answer the question. If the Quran got everything right, except this, chapter 61, verse 6, would the Quran be the word of God still? And would Muhammad be a prophet? Obviously not. No. Okay. So the Quran could get everything right, but if it gets this wrong, it's still not the word of God. So that's what's in question right now, is verifying this particular claim of the Quran, that Jesus said that somebody is a messenger named Ahmed coming after him. Can we verify that Jesus said this or not?
Yeah, so I answered your question now. Back to my question was, would you agree that prophets do not intervene with the revelation given to them by God? They wouldn't add something to the revelation given to them by God.
So it looks like this is going to be a very short conversation, man. I really want us to spend time talking, but if you're going to continue to dodge and not engage with what is being said,
you're the one dodging right
so can we verify the claim that the Quran is making here or not?
Yes, we can.
Thank you. So let's verify it. Where do we see Jesus actually making this claim that the Quran says he made?
Yeah, so again, when you say where can we see, are you implying a location where he said this, or
yes, I'm implying a recorded verifier, something that I can go back to and say, Jesus actually did say this.
Yeah, but the Quran never makes the claim that this is written down. It's making the claim that something he said.
Is it something he said that is a revelation?
A revelation in the sense that it's coming from God, yeah.
And what was the revelation that Jesus spoke according to the Quran?
According to the Quran, to be the Injil.
So wouldn't this be found in the Injil?
Yes, the Injil is not a physical book.
Wasn't the Injil written down?
If it was written down, this would still wouldn't be the Injil. It would be what was written down from the Injil. It wouldn't be the Injil itself.
Right, so the Injil was written down, right?
Yeah, but what was written, the text which is written down, whatever, if we don't know if it's written down, that's first of all, we don't know that.
We do, the Quran says it.
Oh, where does it say that?
Chapter 7, verse 157.
Read the verse.
Chapter 7, verse 157.
Yeah, you can read the verse.
Oh, he says, those who follow the unlettered prophet, whom they find written, maktubin, with them, into whom, in the Torah and the Gospel, the Injil.
Right, so that doesn't dispute what I said, because when the Quran speaks about the Injil, it's speaking about two different senses. It can refer to what Jesus, the parables of Jesus. It can also refer to what the Arabs had in the 6th century. So that doesn't mean that doesn't mean that what the Arabs had in Mecca and Medina is they fully preserved Injil, parables of Jesus, right? It just means they had. It just means the Quran uses the same semantics. It doesn't mean it's fully the same thing.
So when the Quran says that they have the Injil written with them, the Quran is saying that they have something different than what the Injil was when Jesus preached it?
No, I'm saying the Quran never says that they had the full preserved. The Quran doesn't believe that the Injil, meaning what in Medina, is the fully authoritative, preserved thing.
Is it a revelation from God? Is it a revelation from God that they have with them?
What do you mean when you say they had with them?
Is the written Injil the revelation of Allah?
Yeah, so there's nothing called the written Injil. What is written would be from the Injil. It wouldn't be the Injil itself.
Okay, so let me quote the verse again, and you tell me if this is the Injil or not. Those who follow the unlettered prophet, whom they find written with them in the Torah and the Injil. Did the Quran just identify it as the Injil?
Yeah, I just answered that.
Okay, so it is the Injil then, right?
I literally answered that like 2 minutes ago.
So is that a yes?
No, that's a no.
So when the Quran says that it is the Injil, what it really means is, just really quick, when the Quran says that it is the Injil, what it really means is that it's not the Injil. Is that right? It means the opposite of what it says.
Yeah, so when you brought up that verse, what did I respond to that 2 minutes ago?
Y'all hate the Quran.
When you brought up the verse, what did I say?
Why do y'all hate y'all's book so much, bro?
Can you repeat what I said?
Why do you hate it?
2 minutes ago. Just 2 minutes ago.
Why do you hate the Quran?
And I responded.
Ibn Asham, why do you hate the Quran?
You brought up the verse and I responded 2 minutes ago. What did I say?
Why do you hate the Quran? Just tell me why you hate the Quran, dude.
Oh, come on. You can't even repeat what I said, can you?
Why do you hate the Quran? That's all I want to know.
You can't repeat what I said, can you?
Why do you hate the Quran? Can you repeat what you said?
Yeah.
Can you repeat what you said and demonstrate how it's consistent with what you just said just now?
Okay, so I'm gonna be generous and just explain that to you.
Yeah, be generous. Be generous.
Okay. Yeah, that's so Islam orders us to do charity anyway. So the Injil would be referring to not just the parables of Jesus, okay? It also be referring to what the Arabs had in the 6th century in Mecca and Medina. Now that doesn't mean that what the Arabs had in Mecca and Medina is the full preserved and the complete parables of Jesus that are authoritative and preserved. It just means that the Quran uses the same semantics. You can't use the argument that it uses the same semantics to demonstrate that the Quran, the Quranic author, believes is the full preserved revelation from God. The
Right.
Quran never makes that clear.
Right.
The Quran actually, we can infer from the Quranic context that the Quranic author does not believe that it's the full preserved revelation.
Got you. So what we got just now from what you said is that there's two concepts of the Injil. Basically, there's two Injils. There's the Injil that Jesus preached that's fully preserved in divine revelation from Allah. And then there's this corrupted Injil that the Christians and Arabs had in their possession in the 7th century. Is that correct?
Not fully, but yeah.
Not fully correct when that's what you just said. So it's amazing. The religion of yes, no. I repeat what you just said, and you said that that's not fully correct. Bro, I don't know what to do. How do we reach these kids here, man? So
how about you ask me?
So I'll ask this very simple question. When the Quran says that they have the Injil written with them, do they have the Injil or do they not have the Injil?
Yeah, so again, when you say the Injil, it would be that, yes, they do have the Injil, but they also don't have the full Injil. They don't have it all. The Quranic.
Yes, they have the Injil, but they don't have the full Injil.
Can you demonstrate?
No, can you?
Wait, hold on.
No. Don't tell me to demonstrate your point. You demonstrate it. Where in that verse does it say they have part of the Injil? Show me.
No, because you're making a positive claim.
Don't make me saying. You just made the positive claim. What are you talking about?
Let me speak. Okay.
No.
Can you let me speak?
Stop wasting my time.
Am I allowed to speak here?
You can speak by proving the point that you just made. Where does it say in the verse that they don't have the full Injil with them? They only have part of the Injil with them.
Yeah, so we can infer from the Quranic context that the Quranic author does not believe it's the full preserved Injil.
We can infer. Does the text say that, bro?
What do you say?
Does the text say that?
Yeah, yes, it does.
Okay, so show me in chapter 7, verse 157, where it says that those who follow the unlettered prophet, whom they find written in partially of the Injil, in part of the Injil they have with them. Show me where it says that in that verse.
Okay, so if I demonstrate to you that the Quranic author does not believe it's preserved.
Show me where it says that in that verse, please. My challenge is very simple of what you said.
Yeah, so we need a little clarifier here. So my clarifier would be, would you agree that if I prove to you or demonstrate that the Quranic author does not believe what the Arabs had in the 6th century in Mecca and Medina, it is not preserved? Okay, with that answer.
That answers me. Get off the stage, man. Y'all hate y'all's book. You hate it. You guys hate the Quran. You guys hate the Quran with a passion. You hate the Quran with a passion. You double talk. Say one thing and then say the opposite in the same breath. And then when it's repeated to you, you say, oh, well, no, that's not fully correct. But yeah, yes, no. Bro, man, go and watch your clip back, man. Watch the clip back. Analyze how you did. Watch the clip back. You see these potatoes, Christian Prince? You see these potatoes coming up, man, CP? What am I supposed to do, man? I'm supposed to run. I run from potatoes, man. Lying on your... Y'all hate the Quran. Prince Hassan, how you doing?
I'm good, bro. How you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Can you tell me where Jesus mentioned Muhammad? No one's been able to engage with that so far, man.
Okay, I'll go with Matthew 23. Was it 23 or 22? The banquet wedding. Do you have any idea where? I think it's Matthew 22.
The marriage banquet of the Son of God?
Yeah.
That's Matthew.
Yeah, probably.
That's Matthew. Yeah, that's Matthew 22. The marriage banquet of the Son of God.
Okay, so who is he talking about?
The Son of God, Jesus. You believe that Jesus is the Son of God?
No, I don't believe it's the Son of God, and I don't believe it to be the literal Son of God.
I'm sorry?
I don't believe that's talking about.
Okay, well, let's plug in the characters. It says, again, Jesus spoke to them in parables, saying, the kingdom of heaven may be compared to a king who gave a wedding feast for his son and sent his servants to call those who were invited to the wedding feast, but they would not come. So the servants were sent out to the guests, but the guests won't come. Again, he sent other servants. Hold on, we'll figure it out. Just let me read this passage a little bit. Again, he sent other servants saying, tell those who are invited, see, I have prepared my dinner. My oxen and my fat calves have been slaughtered and everything is ready. Come to the wedding feast. But they paid no attention and went off, one to his farm, another to his business, while the rest seized his servants, treated them shamefully, and killed them. So according to the parable, who are these wedding guests who the servants are getting sent to, but they're killing the servants, shaming them, not listening to them, ignoring them? Who are these guests that are doing these things?
I believe that those are the Jews, the
Very
Israelites.
good. Yep, the Israelites. So who are the servants being sent to the Israelites that they keep killing and ignoring and shaming? The prophets. Good. So you got the prophets who are the servants who are sent. You have the wedding. You have the Israelites who are the wedding guests who are being invited, and then you have the king. Who's the king?
I believe it's referring to God.
Very good. And his son. Who's God's son?
I believe it to be the prophet.
The prophet who?
The prophet.
Who? Which prophet?
The prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Okay, I don't believe it to be the literal son. It's referring
No.
to.
Don't backtrack yet. Let me write it down first, man.
No, I'm not backtracking.
All right. Let me jot it down before you backtrack. So where are we at? We're at 2 hours. 2 hours.
Okay, can you engage?
Can I engage? 2 hours, 23 minutes.
Nice.
The prophet is the son of God.
Matter of fact, all the prophets are the son of God.
All the prophets are the sons of God. Nice.
Adam was called the son of God. So was Enoch.
I can't understand you. Just to be clear, you're a Muslim, right?
Yeah, I'm a Muslim.
Awesome. Okay, so you're a Muslim. You're a Muslim, and you believe that Muhammad is the son of Allah?
What is he referring to? Tell me, who's he referring to?
No, don't ask me a question right now. You just made an amazing claim.
The only possible explanation is the Prophet Muhammad, nothing else. Because
I got you. So you believe that Muhammad is the son of Allah, right? You believe Muhammad is the son of God?
No. Okay, no.
Wait, but you...
I do not believe that. Okay, sorry, my bad. No.
So want me to scratch that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't believe that.
Okay, no worries. So this parable from Jesus, the parable of the banquet, he's teaching that he's the son of God who God is preparing a wedding feast for.
Okay.
You believe that this goes in line with Muhammad?
No. Okay, can you finish the parable? You have already read a little bit, the first half.
What is that?
What about the other one?
Brother, what's that feedback on your whenever you speak? What is that?
I don't know, man. I'm just having a bad connection.
Okay. So you still want to hold to this parable that teaches that Jesus is the Son of God, distinct from the prophets?
Okay, can you finish reading?
I will, but I just want to know if you still hold to this as being a prophecy of Islam. You believe this is in line with Islam?
Yes.
Okay.
Why?
So just to be clear, Islam is in line with... Hold on. So just to be clear, Islam is in line with Jesus being distinct from the prophets in a class of his own as the Son of God, while the prophets are regarded as simple servants.
How is it distinction from? No, how is it distinction from the other prophet? Because he's the Messiah.
It says, I'll read it to you again. The kingdom of heaven may be compared to a king who gave a wedding feast for his son. So the king and his son, and sent his servants. So the servants are not his son, right? There's a distinction.
Okay.
So you agree with this, that Jesus is distinct and higher? Would you agree that the son of the king is higher than his servants?
No, I'll not agree. I'll not agree to that contention.
Wait, let me say it again, because I want you to think about what I asked you. Okay. Is the son of a king on the same level as the servants of the king, or is the son higher than the servants?
Again, I'm telling you, because Jesus is called the Son of God because he is the Messiah, not because he is higher than the other prophets.
Can you answer my question?
I just told you.
Are the servants of the king on the same level as the son of the king, or is the son higher in position than the servants?
How does that logic apply to this one? Because I just want
to know if you can answer this. If you could just answer this.
Yeah, in some sense, I'll believe so that the son of the king is higher than the servant.
So, with Jesus being the son of the king and the servants being the prophets of the king of God, Jesus in this parable depicts himself as being higher than the prophets. Does Islam line up with that? That Jesus is the son of God in the sense that he's higher than the prophets? He's different from them and higher than them?
Oh, yeah, I understand the argument you're trying to make. So you're saying that he is the son of God, the ontological son of God. He's not a human being anymore.
I'm asking you again, brother. Do you agree?
I don't understand.
Does Islam agree that Jesus is the son of God, higher than the prophets in a class of his own, higher in authority and position than the servants, the prophets? Is that what Islam lines up with?
No, I don't believe that. He is hiding the other prophet in role, not in because he's the Messiah. He's hiding the other prophet in role, not in authority, though.
He's higher than the other prophets as the son, it says. He's the son. So naturally, to be the son versus a servant, the son is naturally higher than a servant is, right? Just off by virtue of being the son, correct?
No, I'm not agree to that contention.
So you believe that that in a kingdom, the servants are on par, they're on the same level as the son is, as the children of the king? The servants are the same.
I already told you that the son is higher than the servant.
Get off my stage, bro. This is what happens after you say your shahada. This is what happens when you say your shahada, ladies and gentlemen. You say your shahada, this is what you become. This is the Allah bottomy. The Allah bottomy. This is what happens at your shahada. All of a sudden, as a Muslim, you don't understand the class rank and difference between a prince and the servants. As a Muslim, you will fix your mouth to say something as stupid as the son of the king is not greater than the servants of the king. That's what you'll say because you're Muslim. Because you have to. In order to, in some way, try to link these things that point to Jesus to Muhammad, you got to demean Jesus. Got to bring him down. Got to be stupid. Got to be intellectually, spiritually, demonically dumb. That's what you have to do to argue for Islam against Jesus. I'm telling you. Hey, trust me, bro. Trust me, bro. Islam, man.